Oculator live. I decided to take a seat in this chair. Thought it'd be funny.
There's him.
Whoodiest as ever. Got out. Recorded. Record. Click, click. Ow. Grab that. You. I should ask G. I'm gonna ask G if I should put my stuff in the server. This fucking thing's too. That's already there. I need to throw. Oh, true. Here. We should be ready to go now. 2 minutes this time. Dead. Okay. We'll just continue as we normally do. Let's see. So what happened last time? We got to see the rest of what happened to Justinian and Co. Apparently, we figured out that Chai Nuz is Chai News. He became mayor of Yomor. Huge character arc, by the way. and we through the help of a new mode that has understanding into the Soulcraft. Let's see what's popping off with that. Without further ado, let's continue with old enemies, new threats. Rentaro, my, what a pleasant surprise. If you come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. Fuck. We can only hope that they can afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Maxima. Ah, Rentaro, it's been far too long, my friend. Forgive me. I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Ah, yes, I've heard such stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never heard that. You said you have urgent news? Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil. A sizable portion of the Guardian forces have been recalled from the Gimlet Dark. With the numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there where we have welcomed the most unexpected visitor who claims that de-escalation may belie growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions to attend as well, though it is clear to whom he wishes I extend this invitation. Yeah, they want me. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone, though I'm not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades. I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all this. Okay? Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Alamegan quarter with all haste. What are you waiting for? Get going, you two. We'll be right back. I like that Tatsuru actually has the friendship circlet. I believe that is what it's. Okay. Alamegan quarter. Thank God I took the time to get this. Look at me go. The question remains: should I grind the yokai weapon? Should I continue to get for weapon catalyst after this, or if I should unlock flying in Shadowbringers?
That would actually be a pretty good idea.
Well, if it isn't the boy.
They're here, Commander.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark.
Yeah.
Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury.
Maybe later.
I trust you two require no introduction.
Oh.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea.
Why does he still call me that? I mean, it's true. Why am I also tweaked? I guess.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display?
Yeah.
I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
I was gonna say, why am I tweaking out? And I was like, this is our second time talking to each other.
He would have kept to the shadows and brought more than 2 companions. We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
I mean, he's chill. And he's been doing my job for me. So, like, I'm balling. Chill out, Rentaro. Damn.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
Which is huge. Another W. I saw that in the Echo.
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand.
I was gonna say, did I get an echo for that too, or is that just something I was
Being
told?
witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but. And upon further investigation, I found that I was right. The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
I saw that, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
What,
I saw that in-
That
Vulcan
the
monstrosity created
side,
to vanquish primals,
fucking, what is it, like,
with which you
side?
yourself
Yeah,
once
side
sought to
trials for
conquer
Shadowbringers.
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended.
I'll have a
The weapon
nuclear bomb.
itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets. And that should have been the end of it.
Fuck the fish! Oh my god!
But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit. Primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the Seventh was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed, few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandarnus, and its leadership has changed hands several times
Who's
since.
Vandarnus again?
Precisely how this project has
I don't think you
continued
know
despite
exactly who
such
they are at this
turmoil,
point.
and under whose auspices remains
That's
a
how you say that.
mystery.
Auspices.
What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Oh.
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress, so we resolved instead to bring you warning.
The last
I'm right
ones
glad
were
that
the
we
last
did
one
you
was
did.
infused with
Though it soundly dashed our hopes that
primals.
tensions
So
might
what
ease at
what can
last.
these things do? The exact same or?
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you. And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
Oh.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all, even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Well done.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Or
This is a face. Fucking.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friends' plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
that doesn't sound good. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new ultimate weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the ultimate weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confirm with me before returning to the first. What's up with you? What? Ruby Doomsday.
That's the side
That's part of
trials.
the side
The
trial.
open weapon.
Okay. I think you're ready to return to the first. I would ask that you apprise the others of the recent events here in the source. namely Xenos' return and the development of the new ultimate weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue with what we're doing to keep their corporeal ether. Safe travels, Rintaro. Hope to see you the other side. Wait, am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do the ultimate stuff?
The side trials? I mean, I'd recommend it since it's kind of in tandem with what's going on around here, Empire-wise.
Yeah. It's probably a quest chain too, isn't it?
Yeah, and one that has big robots.
Big ol' the MSQ up. No. Someone in here is searching up how to redo the MSQ. Oh damn. So this okay. I guess we can take the time to actually help out with this ultimate weapon. Nah, Rintaro, glad you can make it. As you may have heard, Commander Alden has given order to embark from the Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not that the soldiers stationed there were too chuffed about being on the front line against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they'll make short work of us as mere mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Baelsar and his followers who led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been giving us as good as they get. Fortunately, their sorties have met with little success. I dare say they'd benefit greatly from your presence on the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleague at Porta Praetoria will show you the way. Porta Praetoria? You mean like we took over? Did we really take over?
Yeah, we pushed them out.
So now it's just Porta Praetoria. Kinda cool. Oh yes, I can now do hyper velocity now. There's a level 86 Gunbreaker. Level 80 patch quest.
Too bad you ain't gonna use it until fucking Endwalker.
On your way to the headquarters, I take it. The soundtrack in here is so your mind is set. I shall apprise you of the situation. We discovered that the previously abandoned ultimate weapon project is being helmed by the formed 7th Legion. They've already succeeded in producing several prototypes, one of which is set to be deployed on the Eorzea front. Name, the Ruby weapon. Severa and I were able to get within striking distance during one of its test runs and made an attempt to destroy it. An attempt that ended in failure, alas. Based on our knowledge of the original ultimate weapon, the explosive we employed should have been sufficient to blast through its armor plating. They barely left a mark. We suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have improved the source of its resistance. As you well know, the ultimate weapon was designed to absorb ether from icons. The Ruby weapon, no doubt, shares that ability. If any were summoned during the upsprings in Garlemon's occupied territories and after consumed, our enemy could have become all the more formidable. But its near impenetrable armor is only the beginning of our troubles. If fought back with whip-like claws that can be extended and contracted at will, in the face of such opposition, we were forced to withdraw. Gaius was injured shielding me from the Ruby weapon's assault. Even now, he struggles to stand. Damn it all. If I hadn't been so careless, this wouldn't have happened. You need not concern yourself. Let us not forget that I am the one who initiated the Ultimate Weapon project. If I must give my life to bury this shameful legacy, you were to face it as you were now, you'd be cut down before you'd even hobbled within firing distance. In any case, we can't afford to lose the information in your head. And on the foe, on both the foe we face and the Empire itself, we all know that asking for Ritaro's assistance presents our best chance of stopping that war mocking. It's true that if anyone were capable of putting down such a monstrosity, it would be him. Though I have no right of asking this of you. You lend us your strength? I do this for Eorzea? I'm not one to back down from a fight. I'm here for it. You have my thanks. And mine, though I must impress upon you the urgency of our situation. We've received word that the Empire is preparing to advance on the Gimelt Dark, and that's where we shall intercept them. If our fears are proven correct, the ruby weapon will be among their hosts. Should it break through our lines, there will be no telling the devastation it will wreak. Make no mistake, the very survival of Eorzea hangs in the balance. Once you have steeled yourself for the battle ahead, your escort will lead the way. He heard me. What price must the world pay for my... A short while later, in the Guardian-occupied city of Wurlitz, seconds. Speaking of the ruby weapon, it looks a lot like Titan. Well, design-wise. Parasite system. Codename Darnus. That's kind of cool. It's like a genuine sortie. So... Valdalen has briefed me on our mission. I'm to take you as far as our expected point of contact with the ruby weapon. Once we arrive, the rest is up to you, I'm afraid. Cinder Drift. The link.
Yeah, let me hop out this real quick.
You said it's the trials. That is.
I think, yeah, Cinder Drift.
Dying Grass was a pretty fun. Except for whenever we had that. What was he again?
Don't remember.
You know what I mean, though. My eyes love right. Oh. Ugh. I don't know if anyone out there is interested, but if you are, feel free to welcome yourself into the party if you want to do the trial. It's always fun to play with. That's it. Okay. Around here.
Hey,
There he is. almost up.
Cool.
No? Does your log do? Oh, they're going crazy right now. Ozja cat. It's someone that I know from a different. Weirdly enough, I've made some. I like some good friends out here. Speaking of, let me go. Do one. Or even help support a gang member. Oh, where it is. There they are. Right. Well, let's just do this. Is this the only side trial thing that goes on in here?
For Shadowbringers?
Yeah.
I believe so. Let me check. Let me actually take a look at all the different trials. Pretty much. Although obviously you have the extreme trials and shit, and then there's... Where is it? There's a extreme trial you unlock from Ozja.
Really? Well, let me surprised.
Yeah, it has to do with the relic weapon grind.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now that I can actually get a relic weapon for my. Imagine my pure defeat and upsetness whenever I went to Pagos and they didn't have a gunblade weapon, a relic weapon I can grind. 13 minutes. Damn. Everybody just burning through the patch quest today, huh?
Yeah, it just happens to be for a specific trial from an older expansion. Especially if it's side trial stuff.
Hella side trial stuff. Oh, huge. Always wonder if I could actually jump onto that fire. Yo, Dash.
Is even here.
Right away though. Not quite thinking so. Ugh. Me win 13 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Link.
Yo.
How's the weather, man?
Sunny. Clear
Oh,
sky.
Sunny, clear sky. Where are you?
Washington,
are you
East Coast.
are you even able to come
No,
over
West
here
Coast. Wait, what do you mean over here?
to this little area?
In the little Nah.
You can't.
Nah, that's like you only go in there for like some of the story stuff, and outside of that, you can't just teleport in there.
That's crazy. Bum 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 bum. Maybe I make. It's too. In my head, I'm like thinking maybe I could make like a specialized Discord.
But I
There it is. Me and the gang when we have to wait 13 minutes. Bro, if we're waiting 13 minutes, God rest the DPS soul if we're waiting for like half an hour to play this damn dungeon. I would have just been like, man, and I would have just went to continue doing the patch quests. Oh, so felt.
Later, Reno. Later, Ring.
Up there.
Oh.
Bye bye. I don't know why he tunes in. just appears to sleep. Ah. Well, one of these days I'll get to play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not even checking the clock. It's been 9 minutes. And we only found... and in the 9 minutes that we were here, we only found one deep. No, maybe, you know, Link, maybe you would have cut the queue in half and up as a... Just a thought. Oh, man. Stuff. Link, what was your... Did you ever complete it? You ever did an ultimate before?
No, I haven't.
Have not. Not a raider, I guess?
I mean, mainly just never really cared for looking for a party and party finder for this game. All my raiding experience is back on WoW. And of course, Destiny 2.
I know you very much love those D2 players. I can imagine then that you probably don't want to raid with nobody.
No, it's just all about finding a group.
Yeah. Maybe I can get a static going. I just have to gather people to, well, static. Alright. Oh wow. Yeah, nah. It's exactly as I thought, dude. That DPS had to have been in the queue long enough. Because he was here. He's gone now. He left.
They think if they re-queue it, it'll somehow make it faster.
Oh, I know that's true because that was literally me. You know at what point does tank swapping like become like an actual thing we gotta do?
Mostly in like Savages and stuff. Savages, Extremes, Ultimates obviously.
Word. Huge. Oh, they're role playing in the novice network. What does that say? Tosses of Gil and Sumire's general direction. Okay, fine. Tosses to Gil. Man. Such riveting conversation from novice network. I'll settle for being a window licker associate. Amazing. Oh. That's what he was talking about behind me. I think he just went live. Go live. Meet my girl. Meet my new girlfriend. They say doing this, bro. Unironically, I think like, okay, it's been 15 minutes. This quest has taken up about like a seventh of the stream right now. Crazy. Adios. Yeah.
Oh my god, and
Holy shit. They say that we've been waiting till... They say that they're still waiting till the present day.
For what?
Inventory. Hang on. It doesn't usually take as long as the game. Oh, I get to brief all the Pago stuff apparently. I can't even run on a mountain here. You know what I should do? Here we go. Western Down Landing. This. I always wondered, is it Gar? I think it's just Garge beat. Anyhow, thank you for the follow and welcome. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing good. I feel most comfortable doing like grinding this stuff. No fucking way, bro. Are you serious?
Classic.
What the fuck? That's
Classic.
insane. That's so insane. Hope you're doing well, Garch. Welcome, welcome. Dude, that is so crazy.
Classic.
Hey, no, thanks for the follow. Look at this fucking thing. Mark III anti-icon war machine. War machina. I do find it kind of sick that it kind of sorties like a Gundam. Here we go. Why did that hurt me so much? Paladin? Restraints removed. This foam's under. I see. I didn't know that's how it worked.
Come stand on me, I'll let you pull aggro. Alright, I dropped the stance, you can pull.
Sure. Goddamn. High-powered homing lasers. I got this one. Yep. Goodbye, Black Mage, I think. Nope, that was our...
It was the Astra.
That stamp
was
extremely hurts, though.
Yeah, that's the tank buster.
It doesn't show.
Yeah. It showing the tank buster wasn't added until like fucking Endwalker, right? If I remember correctly.
Really? That's insane. I know what to do now, so...
Actually, back up out of it.
Are you serious?
It's gonna blow it up.
This game's trolling me. Die. Back off thing. Oh, hells.
Phase 2.
I'm sorry, everyone, to see end. What? Force shutdown and system restarts.
You're about to see what it has different from Ultimate Weapon. What the new
really?
big thing was. What the whole gimmick is. Oversoul time. Organic core override.
Organic core. This is just iron-blooded orphans. Look at that thing. Hello.
That's not a name you recognize because you haven't done a Quaz of Bahamut yet.
Makes sense. I'm going to assume that that is also a fucking tank buster. I can't trust anything these days. Okay, that's sick as fuck. You think, yeah, this?
Do you see the planet in the background? 15 seconds till down moon. The moon is falling.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo, I ain't seen that. I'm like facing the boss. I didn't see that at all. That was cool. I'm guessing you're the one who took the LB on that one?
Nah, that wasn't LB. That was just my paladin ability, passive arms.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to hide behind one of these.
Yep,
Yeah.
here comes a meteor.
Here comes a meteor.
That astrologer is dead.
By astrologian. They found it the hard way. I'm seeing arrows on the ground. They're moving.
Yeah, some of us have to block it while the others have to go around DPS it. I'm currently blocked one.
So there's the LB, I think. If there's any,
Alright,
if there's any time to use it, it'd be now.
Yeah. Perfection. I don't even remember if that was a necessary LB, but it's not like it'll matter.
Yeah. That was actually really cool.
I'm actually gonna look
GGs
it up
with
and
the
see if that
happy
was
face.
actually a necessary one.
Link doesn't do that, bro. No. The Link I know doesn't put the facey face on the GG. Bro.
I saw other people doing it, so I just made it a macro. I pressed that button.
Oh, leave it to Link to take the soul out of out of the typing on that. That's funny as fuck. He just has it as a macro. Amazing.
I got tired of typing GG.
Anyhow.
I need to figure out, is that tank bus the actual mechanic? Now I'm curious.
Oh. Even from afar, your figure was unmistakable. As ever, an impressive display. Those I am unsure you will concur, the ultimate weapon pales in comparison to this new monstrosity. If their research is allowed to continue, the next model will be nigh on unstoppable. With that in mind, the Alliance have listened to help of... Wait, I hear something. Are you Geary? Yes. New class? Here to sift through the remains of the ruby weapon, are you? Ali, what do you think you're doing? Ali? What? Dad? Alphonse and... Given that the Empire is proceeding with the weapon project and making inroads to Eorzea schools, it was only a matter of time until our paths crossed. Wonderful to see you again, Father, but I can't say I think much of the company that you're keeping. Oh, they probably still work for the Garlean Empire still. Yeah. Is they're right, but bro, wait, what? Echo time, bro. What do you mean, Dad?
Not
He doesn't
my
look
blood,
like.
obviously.
I mean, yes. So he's just an adoptive father.
Pretty much.
Okay, hold on. I gotta write down the Yugo list. Look at them. Yeah, now he's just gonna be dad vibes now. Yugo's cooked. I can't wait for him to play Shadowbringers. Right, heroes and strong should lead the weak. Maybe that's why he took us in. All right, if becoming a soldier is what it takes, I'll do it. Who's with me? Count me in. Maybe one day people will look up to us like we do Lord Gaius. It's settled. From now on, we're brothers and sisters fighting for the same cause. Brothers and sisters? Does that make Lord Gaius our father? Well, if he doesn't mind us calling him that, I suppose so. And that makes you our big brother since you're the oldest. Be nice to us, or I'm telling father. And they joke. Ain't that cute? Also, they're really humanizing him. He keeps talking about blah, blah, blah. I have to give my life. I'm gonna die. It went away a lot of change to the Empire for us too. If we'd known that you were still out there alive, none of this would have happened. What do you mean? Truth is, If you must go, I will not stop you, but answer me this. Who is piloting the ruby weapon? We all know that Nels von Darnus has not returned from the dead.
This is outraining.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Please don't use my Deathify. Oh.
What? That's why he had a pissed off look that entire time. I was like, what? What's good with that guy? No, just murdered a whole kid. Well,
After they literally fused with a mech, which even if they survived, is an irreversible process.
I understand, man. Oh,
Look who it is.
Evil Eye, 'cause I had one on
Sid, what's going on, man? How you doing? Come to see how your precious weapon project has been proceeding in your absence, have you? I said, not a good time for that one. You are come to collect data on the ruby weapon, correct? The pilot, Melisande, should still be inside the cockpit. I will ask Valiodin to escort you to the wreckage. An imperial crony of his, perhaps. Yeah, it's his daughter.
Yeah, it's
Hello.
one of the Oro.
Guys did always have an eye for talent in the mind and a mind to nurture it. In fact, Livius and Juncius was a... Even took me under his wing when my father became obsessed with the Meteor Project. It's strange that I felt closer to Gaius than my own flesh and blood. That's true, he also did take Sid in. And then, my father and countless others lost their lives in the Bosja incident. Although he was acting under the Empire Solus's orders, he masterminded the whole thing. I'd beg him to reconsider to put an end to this madness, but my words fell on deaf ears. That's when I turned to Gaius for support. But he was such a pawn. He was as much as a pawn of the Empire as my father, and refused to intervene. When it came to my turn to serve, I defected and fled to Eorzea. Blamed Gaius as much as any of them. Perhaps even more for the barbaric acts carried out in the name. But when we met at the Praetorium, all the hatred that has been festering inside me seemed to fade away. I remember the man that I once respected. To think the dreaded Black Wolf was a mere plaything of the Ascians, left him broken and disgraced, having sent thousands of his men to early graves. It's more than one could bear. Now the lives of the children he is hang in the balance. Any personal grievances I have with Gaius can wait. I'd best gather what information I can on the ruby weapon, but I'll be back as soon as possible. That's insane. And off they go.
Yo, no Deathify.
If Sid is as I remember him, it will not take long for him to finish investigating the remains of the ruby weapon. He was never one to waste time. Oh, she's back. My engineers are still in the field, but there's something I thought you should know right away. About the pilot. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but if Melisande is dead, I only hope that she was not made to suffer. Death would have been a kindness. In all my years, I've never seen such a perversion of science and nature. Her body was fused with the ruby weapon's core. Those last moments must have been spent in pure agony as her very life essence was drained from her. So she was sacrificed to power that infernal machine. We must act quickly if we are to prevent the Empire from committing further atrocities. Rentaro, is there any information you can share with us regarding the ruby weapon prior to its deactivation? It does an oversoul thing, and that's when they infuse into it. Yeah, they also say something about fucking...
Yeah.
When I gather, it sounds like based on Nail's combat capabilities, by its content. This technology was perfected, and the Empire begins to implant from the memories of renowned warriors such as the White Rape. It's so... I mean, they've been making bodies for Emet-Selch. More or less how soul crystals work. He wouldn't know the second one. That's just how crystals work. Yes, it seems that such crystals are in common use throughout Eorzea. An ancient but effective means of passing on knowledge from one generation to the... While it may bear some similarities, we won't know for certain until we've analyzed the wreckage of this ruby weapon. It cannot be denied that that combining combat data from an experienced soldier with the powers of an icon has yielded remarkable results. Doing so, the Empire has sunk to the very depths of gravity. For once, I agree with you. The one question remains unanswered. How were they able to obtain data on someone who was supposedly killed prior to the calamity? That is what I'm trying to determine. There's one possibility I'd like to explore, but I need to carry out a thorough investigation. Eorzea will provide support to the field, not only being well versed in the regarding technology, but I'd rather have.
Yeah. Interesting about Nail von Darnus. She was the main antagonist of 1.0. Yep.
Oh, that's why someone from for the. You mean to tell me then that the Ascians probably kept the soul crystal of her? Is that how they did it?
This thing with the weapons isn't even Ascian related.
First,
it's just Garleans digging up shit that they shouldn't be and building upon it.
Reminds me of Origin. Origin is COD zombies. Dig up like Templar zombies. Let's take him up and break the ice. Remember our agreement, guys.
112 max HP.
You so much think as returning to your Imperial Masters will kill you. Why was that warranted? None of that even, like, that's crazy. That's like literally me being like, I don't know, you're talking about like, I don't know. You're talking about like going to bed or something. And then I'm like, alright, Link, remember our agreement, bruh. If you even think about eating my cookie, I will kill you. What? I wasn't even talking about your fucking cookie.
A lot of untrust and history.
Fair enough.
Especially between the two of them.
Fair enough. I guess. But like, yo, like what the like he's like, alright man, I'm going to bed. Link, if you eat my cookie, I swear to God I'll kill you. What?
Fools unaware, his cookie has already been eaten.
He's already dead. Oh, Iowa. Start blowing up. Yeah, the cookie was a bug. Put down the root weapon, God. Wish I could have. Not from too close, man. I suppose I should report news of your victory to the higher-ups. I realize you must have been through quite the ordeal, but could you give me a quick summary of the battle? Well, I fought it, it oversold, and it died. There you go. You make it sound so... That's exactly what it sounds like. You make it sound so easy. For the way you tell it, anyone would think that you slay hulking brutes like that for a living. I'll put all of this
Buddy.
into a report and leave a copy over there, should you fancy a bit of light reading. Anyways, I expect you got more pressing matters to take care of, like going for a celebratory pints. If the Guardians pluck up the courage to come knocking again, we'll let you know. Till then, rest up.
I'm not damn this.
Cutscene. What?
Mind you,
Meanwhile,
these
in the
came out
Wurlitz
patched in
Magitech
time.
installation. We should have told him the truth. He'd be able to help us. I know he would. That's exactly the problem, Allie. If he knew the true nature of the weapon project, he'd find some way to interfere. You come too far to back down now. I won't let Melisandre's death be in vain.
It's the fucking fish.
Even if that means going against Father's will. Cheer up, Alphonse. We can all go back to being one big happy family after we've dealt with the pesky ape. It'll be just like old times. Only it were that simple. No guarantee any of us will make it back. Excuse me? I think you're forgetting whose turn it is next. Oh, ye little faith. With me at the helm of the sapphire weapon. Oh, it'll be over before you know it. Whatever happens, Rex, promise you'll come back to us. I couldn't bear to lose you, too. That's no good. This is not going to be good at all.
Good news, the Sapphire weapon is not a trial.
You said what?
Sapphire weapon isn't a trial.
That bad, huh?
That bad? No.
No.
Exactly.
I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke because I think it's hilarious because of the fact that, first off, is this the last quest for it?
No. We still got Sapphire, then Emerald, then Ruby.
Ruby again?
No, wait, not Ruby. What's the last one? Hold up. Oh, yeah, next up is just, where is it? Diamond. There we go. After Sapphire, it's then Emerald, then Diamond.
Maybe we'll take time. I do want to still do this on stream, since I opened up this I opened up this mess on stream. I may as well keep working that. Talk. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. See if we can get this patch quest out of the way after that sidetrack. Yeah. You have business with the Crystal Exarch. Just say the word, and I'll be happy to escort you to the document. Here you should. Hello. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul, the means to return to Scion's home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time. I killed a ultimate weapon. Ill tidings from the source, you say. Now, some of the others of me might be apprised of this situation. Just like one of those things that, like, if I had not done the Ruby weapon at least, I would not be getting, like, this unique dialogue option.
Yeah, there's unique dialogue throughout a bunch of it. Like, throughout all the MSQ, whether you've done, like, certain trials, raids, job quest lines.
Now that
I've
we are all
noticed.
here, what news from the source?
Enos is back. He killed Black Rose. He also killed the Emperor. Justinian and Gaius were working together. Oh yeah, Gaius is good now.
New Ultima weapon.
And the new Ultima weapon.
We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this
Gaius
is
is no longer
indeed a worrying
completely
development,
indoctrinated by the
I think the state
Emperor's
of the Empire
propaganda.
as a
Emperor's
whole
dogma.
greater grounds for concern.
Sadly, his
The Emperor slain and Xenos
his
returned.
children,
stepchildren,
however,
his children have been completely indoctrinated since practically birth.
The
So
ultimate weapon may be but
that
the
ain't good.
first of many unpleasant
yeah, you
surprises.
can't really undo that one.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Eorzea and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
Oh, we got an actual vessel.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white Eorzea, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
They basically made
soul and mind both.
they basically
It will
made the
allow your
DSI.
incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel.
Don't
if
tell me.
you
Okay,
will.
wait. Don't tell me this shit is one use though. Right? I can just.
However,
Oh no.
we're gonna need multiple.
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them.
Ah, there we
For
go.
that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A
Power?
gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allegan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within Eorzea or any other crystal.
So we got to give it the Exarch's powers.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit
We have to use
of
it.
sorts. In its
Oh.
absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the
Time to
knowledge
get
we
the needle
require
out.
to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
What do you mean by that?
Blood test.
as
You ever gotten your blood
should
taken?
be. The Allegan's
It's time for
body
some of that.
methodological
Gonna sit him
research
down.
is
He's probably gonna
extraordinary.
pass out because half his
I
body is
can
basically
scarce
crystal.
believe it the work of
So
ages
not blood.
past.
We have to use the
But
other
its
arm.
underlying principles are not so
He doesn't
very
get a
different
choice,
from
sadly.
those of my own field of study. Given time, we will
Pick your
find
favorite arm.
the
Oh,
answers
never mind.
we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
And he's definitely offering up his blood. I think he's totally ready for that.
My apologies.
Oh, Lina.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
You usually do come around
No.
to do that.
I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness,
You sound nervous.
but there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Okay? Ooby lady.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
I'm pretty sure she wanted to just speak with me. I guess you're tagging along anyways. Ooh, what's on the menu? Ah, nice. More salmon. Exarch is amazing, bro. It would be salmon. Let's confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, be a good step. It will be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lina? Lina. I think it's. We have little time, so I will be brief. A Sin Eater has been... Huh?
And somehow the Sin Eaters returned.
Huh? I read Sin and I stopped. I was like, wait a minute. A Sin Eater? I've heard that some few yet remain after the night has returned. All the others. That would not be necessary. It's only a single Sin Eater. A simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. These can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. You do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men will do well to learn from you. Why not Alpha? No. Let's see about it then. Always up for a good old fight? Excellent, then let's make for Fort Job. Fort Job. Me going to me not finding any of my friends at Fort Job because you would wait a moment. I'll gather the other. Crystarium's finest. I may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though passing. 4. Long have they waited for the opportunity to fight at your side. Oh. I was at death's door the day the Sindu was attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely have stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed to a Sin Eater before my very eyes. I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir, truly. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride of Mario to go save the Oracle. I mean, strange to think that the Yomoran soldiers were once locked blades with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. You seem to be missing one. Here's your helmet. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmount. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. The name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. Oh yeah. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarchs and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serves a reminder of their... My friend got to see the Knights return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with the glimpse of what's to come. There are countless of others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future you never know. Yeah. And so it falls to us to do everything we can. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. I like it. Like it. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts in the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let's not keep them waiting. Just parading me around, lady. Like, yeah, it's bring your hero to work day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, not having... Oh, it's gonna pay dividends. Get this flying ability. Well, off and about and away. Off to go visit archers in the northern stadium. Oh. Looks dead.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Thank Red.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did.
Axe.
Never seen anything like it.
Hey!
So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?
Oh, they did the
And
foreshadowing.
he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it.
What?
Buggered off as quick as he came.
Now he's yapping, stealing my title.
A warrior of light?
I know who it is.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
What's going on with him?
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
Thanks for bringing me out all the way here. I deadass just got paraded around. Look, guys, this is the super cool warrior.
Your side today, but I'll continue to follow your
Parading
example.
around a
Maybe
war
meet
hero
again.
to boost morale.
Yeah.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat.
Yeah, bro. Ardbird got to it before me.
As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
Like your voice.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
What do you mean?
Forgive me. There is one more thing.
Oh.
A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Or go on, get out of here, artist.
Go on ahead.
That's my boy. You keep cooking, brother. So cool. I'm standing. Oh. Quite the spot to be standing, anyways.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
Did he try to do what? This guy's gone!
Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true.
If now?
It is for this reason that I seek your advice.
Okay.
Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was. He seems a different man, a younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy.
Aw.
It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there.
What do you need my advice for? What's this for?
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past. Remind him of all the pain that came before.
Are you serious? Oh my. Bro, he misses you.
Are you sure?
Yeah?
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Okay, it's a little cute. Facing the... I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I'll see the others back to their post. Bye. To the crystal. Oh, that's what I meant to say. Link. Whenever you mentioned that the sapphire weapon wasn't even a trial, I was like, damn, that he's that bad, because I was like, yeah, he's not even, because as you're telling me, apparently he's not even worth 8 people.
No, it's because the fight with them is an instance, and it's a special one. As you do something that's pretty fucking really goddamn cool.
That's the others were quite shocked to hear what happened when we found them in Lakeland. Now that you're here, there is a proposal I'd like to make. I've been spending a great time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I've noted more and more people pursuing books on history. Years leading up to the Flood in particular. One, I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as they would, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as Sin Eaters or worse. Regardless of whether this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance and introduction and huge predecessor may lead to growing unrest. People of the Crystarium seek. I say we give it. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within the cabinet's tome. The area mention of the noble deeds of Arbert and his confidants. Fair, they bear some responsibility. But when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their role. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would question it. But unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, and when I arrived here in the first, the reputation has already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remain those who work tirelessly to defend their good name in the early days following the... Considering all the good that they had done, I find it a wonder that they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Vobert. That such heroes would be spoken in the same breath as the Sin Eaters third. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained: they were the cause of the. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains, deserving only of resentment. At that point, the truth mattered little, nor it would not change a lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may need long forgotten truth. You claim that it was Arbert that helped you overcome Emmett's Self, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as... I've shared this with the select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium to recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light, the flood that followed in their wake. Well, what say you, Rintaro? I wish we had done this sooner. In hindsight, I agree, but better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beglug in our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and the Exeter. We will have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. Ah. Ugh. Man, oh man. Whew. Well, well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I ask that you be brief. With the night returned, visitors been flocking to the Crystarium. I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement. One can almost forget the flood ever happened. Warriors of Lights? Yes. That's represented them before. But everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Why do you suggest that there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I wanted to hear what you have to say. Oh, Bruggy. Come to browse the wares in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you will have no trouble finding what you need. Whatever it may be, under Yilmor's due leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that the fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. And he really? What a wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Norvrent reaps the benefit. But you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? I see. The Exarch did mention that they had something to do with your returning the Knights of Norvrent. Alright. Consider my interest piqued. Take your crystal. And make my way to the crystalline. I think this other one is opened by the Bagrit. Sesame. Oh my, what a wonderful surprise. I hope your being here doesn't mean hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door of late. Which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had few opportunities to test my new medicines. Maybe that's for the best. I jest, of course. It's been quite pleasant to have a few moments now to myself now. About the Warriors of Light. The Exorcist has already spoken with me about them. There's more to the tale I'd very much like to see. Crystalline. Oh well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Bernal. It says a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the earth. That he inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats. Though I'd say the latter was far more impressive. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a... Sorry? You mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light? Oh, whatever he left unsaid, I'm all ears. Just to get to the cabinet. Oh, this can't be. Apparently there's at least one book here that does not cast the words of light and their deeds into negative lights. Hello. Oh, Rentaro, forgive me. Captain Curiosity has been busting with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. People who wish to know the truth of the flood, the warriors of light. I've searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin eaters, abominations only worthy of scorn and resentment. I know that they are not always judged so harshly, yet I can't find no proof. I dare call myself a librarian. How wonderful. You've regaled me with the tale once before, and I should love to hear it again. Oh, you may be sure that I will not. Sitting on the ledge like, bro, what am I gonna do? Oh. There you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now all we need is to wait for it to do it together. That's easy.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Yes, please.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Ooh.
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
How the fuck did I just get unsynced?
So they never...
There we go.
I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air. Impossible.
You can see him?
No!
I take it you're not. I'm not imagining this then.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both.
They can see him, even though he should be dead. Suspicious.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may. People of the Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
Hi.
The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
Everything?
Suspicious.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
What the hell's going on here?
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts
This is really just when no one's super. When everyone's super, no one will be. If everyone's a warrior of light,
go. I will
no one will be.
He said that he was the warrior of darkness and light both. It's not, he should have died.
And now he's suddenly back to life, claiming everyone is a warrior of light. Interesting.
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly
You're a
be
half-blind,
resurrected as he claimed?
old, fey creature. Probably shouldn't trust your judgment on that.
You're gonna sound like somebody. It said that it was a warrior of light and dark. Heather.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul
I
to me. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Is he the Ascian that MSQ saw?
To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew MSQ. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Ascian.
That he is an Ascian.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes.
Or,
needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known.
As it's over.
Thus evicted
I
from
win.
his borrowed form,
I win.
and cognizant no doubt of MSQ's failure here in the first. 'Tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. 'Twas only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. MSQ single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion. Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless, To hear an Ascian use him
I mean,
to call
the
forth
soul
new
leaves the
warriors
body.
of
The
light
body's kind of
boggles
just an
the
empty
mind.
husk.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark.
That's most of
When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
Or
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
oh, super. You do well to dispel the thought hood surrounding the Warrior of Light and their action. I must say that the reappearance of Ardbert, one who appropriated his. He is an imposter. That there is no doubt he will. we're heading. Are we heading? Are we heading right down to that weird place?
Embark?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I'm becoming the ever more. The hells. I'll just leave this quest up for now. I'm way too tired to proceed.
Yeah, probably smart.
Right on. Well, I hope you all have a good night. Proud are we? Nothing to do. Regardless. Alright, everybody. Hope you all have a good night. Bye.
That's a scholar weapon.
It's Bro.
Oh, it's Castrum Fulminous. Alright, which one of you fucks is main tanking? Oh, I should probably just do this, because you're probably going to ask.
Oh.
Man, I don't even have fucking Temperance yet. Man, which one of you fuckers is main tanking? Holy shit, please. It's you? Okay. Yeah. Wrong button, whatever. Gonna pop that up. I'll throw this out. Buddy, please. Stand in a correct position.
Two.
fuck they have not pulled it off the Reaper?
The bag. There's three. That's fine. Go ahead, fine. Calm down. Hey.
Hold on. And fuck. What? I have time.
No!
Hopefully they can get the res. Alright, good. Because no way in hell was I hard casting a second res. You motherfuckers. Now to start farming mana. Too bad I don't have fucking Emeralds. The white mage problem of having to cast fucking lucid dreaming on cooldown. I'm gonna see how the fuck does Holy 3 look? Oh, it's a flower. Doing something, what was it? No idea. So dumb. There we go. What? What the fuck?
What's going on here?
Where the fuck is everyone?
What's going on? Oh, it's just us two, huh? What?
Something tells me this party was not going so well. Something tells me that something little interesting. I don't think that party was going so well at all.
Oh.
Look at the retainer bells.
Bro spawns in, it's just the Dark Knight.
It's just one guy left.
What the? What? I've never seen you so flashbanged by just a singular nigga.
That is the first time I've loaded into a fucking in-progress party, and it's been like that.
Don't work tomorrow. Work tomorrow?
Yes.
Working? What time? Oh, yes, yeah.
Friday. Huh.
By the way, you working on Saturday, right? So we go going our dinner at 3, so.
For 2.
What? Huh? Next week.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Impa. I forgot I swapped those around. Fuck. Master hand. Yeah, it's that ass master hand.
No.
Amazing.
I was not far. I was not close enough. Well, to be fair, he did have it somewhere in the middle for some reason, making it a little hard to actually dodge that shit. Okay, now it's Master Hand and Crazy Hand.
And Crazy Hand?
Got two of them.
Yeah. Thank you for the hand.
This is where tank swapping is kind of useful, unless the tank's really good, because every time it does that, they get blunt damage resistance down.
Oh, so I deal less damage.
No, you take more damage.
I take.
As those stacks you up, they're pretty much tank stack, well, tank swap sort of, Vuln stack sort of. That's where, at least originally, you would tank swap when this was current content, but now healers, good healers and tanks can just nullify that stuff and not have to deal with it. Yeah, you should move. Or just stay right there. Cool. You dumbasses. Do you not know how magnets work?
I think it's about to get the experience.
It's not that hard. Opposites attract. And the same ones repel. No, get close to each other. There you go. Might want to pop that tank stance. I'd expect that kind of behavior from a sprout, not a normal person. Yep. Just gonna. I fucking mishit cure 1 and get a fucking free cure out of it. Okay. Pop. But Cure 2 isn't a. I don't have fucking. Wait, yes, I do have Cure 3. Never mind. Oh, you were too far. Okay. Oops. Double stacked regens. I pour Asylum. 2 levels away.